Renault Kangoo expert, and we're going to change out the brakes. Get some light here. These are the brake pads, numbers, and these are the rear brake discs, SKF, with the bearing inside. And then we have the front ones, part number right here. So we're gonna change the front ones first. Yep, let's open up the box. This is a Renault Kangoo 1500cc diesel engine. 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, later. Yep, looking pretty good. Right. Take a 17mm socket, take off the wheels. Yep, there we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, something needs cleaning. There we go. We'll need a 13mm and I think 15-16mm wrench. Let's check it out. Yep, 15 and 13. And I'll use my trusty Milwaukee to make it go quicker. There you go. All the normal tools. Nice flat screwdriver. Take this one to wiggle it around, and of course our knee protection. So let's give them a little room. Move the caliper a bit. Yeah, just squeeze a bit so the piston can go in. Don't ruin your screwdriver. Of course, stick the 15 on and let's whack it loose. That's one, and the other one. Yep. Nice. Take the bottom one off first. Always a good idea, because if you turn it loose, if you take the top one off first, the caliper will fall down and then the line gets extended, and that's not good. So, oh, I took the wrong socket. 13mm. Damn it. This one. Bam. And hopla. There you go. Stick something in, take it out. There you go. I'm gonna swap out the disc, so I'm gonna hang it on the spring, so the line doesn't get ruined. Some iron, good iron to hang it on. Yeah, we'll take this one. Good one is gone. And I think I'm gonna hang it like this and like this. Yep, perfect, secured. Now let's take out the brake pads, flathead, stick it in there, wiggle it, there we go. Let's check out if we have the good parts. Yeah, looks like we're in just in time here. Keep on wiggling. We take a bigger, fatter screwdriver. And there we go. Now let's check out the brake pads, if they're the correct size. Yep, the box is still sealed. Up. And looking good, I think. Yep, same thing. It's a kit with new springs, new pads to glide on, new bolts, 2 new bolts, sometimes 4, now 2. Hard times, eh? Okay, pads, Ubal, discs. Check them out for the size, and they look pretty good. So let's take it off. This will be 18mm. So 18mm. Up. For the pads holder. In Dutch we call it remzadel. Brake saddle translated. Could be the correct name in English, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Hey, I'm not a linguistic fart, but yep. So now get your socket on, good, because this is looking rather dirty. Feel for it, it's going on good. When it's on there, oh, yep, smack it. Smack it like you've never smacked it before. And there we go. The rest is for the Milwaukee. Good trick. If your socket is difficult to get off, change the direction of your wrench. Click it a little bit. Crank it a little bit. Yep. Just wiggle it over and back. And then it breaks free. Okay, the bottom one. Make sure it's on there. You've been a bad boy. Make yourself mad. And voila. There we go. Let's take the adapter for the Milwaukee 3/8 adapter. Here we go. Lefty loosey. Let's take it off. Oh, maybe we should put a socket on there. That will be better. Bam. Number one. Again, doesn't want to come off. Smack it on something iron, steel, to break it loose. And it's on there pretty good. Yeah, of course. We need another piece of steel. Or on the vise. Something solid. Look, it's coming. And there we go. If it's not really fixated, then you won't have the force to break it loose, because it's pretty dirty. So another one up. Let's go. Bam. This needs cleaning, of course. Ah, this one comes out. Nice. Let's take off the disc. It takes two torques. Looks like 40, perhaps. Impact screwdriver time. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of funny, all those bits, and I forget to use them. Always torques. Torques 40. I have them in 1/2 inch sockets. If I can find it, of course. It's a shiny one. It should be over here. Or did I put it here? Yeah, I put it here. Let's check it out. And this is Torx 40 indeed. So, take your hammer. And my hammer is missing a piece. So I'm gonna take my other hammer and put it here to fix it. Make sure it goes in well, of course. I'm gonna tap it on first to make sure it goes in well. Most of the debris is out. Yep. That's why we use the impact, so it gets forced in and then turns to the left. Up. And that way you have the best chance of not breaking your socket, your bit, and your bolt. One. Oh, that goes in pretty smooth. One smack. That's easy. I was expecting worse. And the disc is immediately loose. Wow. Must be a good day. So let's keep the safety bolts, because If there's no new ones in the package, we're pretty much screwed. Let's put it over there. Give this a good clean with the drill machine. The drill. Not the drill machine, Steven, the drill. Up. And let's go. Of course, we can hit it with a bit of brake cleaner, so dust will not fly in our face. Not too much, because behind that then there's a bearing. And we can also put on a nice and dirty mask to keep our nose clean. Okay, this isn't working. Damn it. Yep. I just took a shower. Almost black again. Damn it. Oh. Oh. That's handy. What the heck? Ah. All right, let's try it again. Needs to be pretty clean, no high spots, else the disc will not be mounted correctly on there. Of course this edge too, because the wheel will be a bit stuck. So then clean it. There we go. Nice. Now we could continue with the brakes, but I need to change out the rods too. The back of the rods, at least. And you can feel for the play. Just hold this and wiggle it a bit. You feel the play. So we're gonna swap out these ones first. Clean the threads as good as you can. I'll take out the brush. It's better. This is probably 15 also. My decent brush is here. Yep. Giving us a better chance to take it off easily. Oh look, I wiped the floor, but I forgot to pick it up. So there's a shape in there. It looks like a Torx 30. You can hold the threads and then spin off the nut. But I'm gonna do it with the impact, with a great force, and just take it off like that. So first we need to clean over here a bit also. And undo this nut, else this will spin. I won't be able to take it off. Yes, this looks like 19mm perhaps. Let's check it out. Yeah, maybe 21, something like that. Ah, 21, yeah. Okay, so, is the camera good? No. So, the bolt goes to the right to move forward, so we're gonna smack to the right and move it forward a bit. Yep. Of course, we will count how many times this turns off. The alignment is not good on this car, so I'll need to do it myself. Perhaps I'll make a video about that. But for now, I'm gonna count how much turns. It still runs, but the alignment is off. You can tell. Steering wheels is like this. So. This is loose, free, yeah. Now we take this one off, then we spin it off. Number 15 perhaps, or 16 I think. This is an 18, where is the 15? 15 is here. Nope, it's a 16. Alright. Half-inch sockets, 16, yeah, looking good. Put some WD-40 on there, give it an extra chance to come off. Up. Makes it spin better. Now we can use some air. While we wait, we can compress the caliper like full power on the compressor. And it's compressed all the way in. Good. Nice. Let's turn it back for the other side. Up, up, up. Now take your impact and full power, please. And that's how you do it. That wasn't even on there. All right. So how to take this off? you smack it here. You smack where the threads, the bolts, whatever it is, goes through. So you break the rust inside. And this is a bigger thing to smack than never smack on here. Unless there's no other option, put the nut on and smack it. But also you're gonna damage the threads. Smack it on there. Okay. Oh. There's the hammer. I think one smack will do, or two. Oh, one more tip. If you have a smaller hammer or whatever, put a nut on there just to protect. And there we go. This is a 4 kilogram hammer, so sometimes you need a heavy hammer to do the job. This one is pretty stuck in there, so now it's free. And we're gonna count how many turns it spins to come off. We need to hold this one. This is a 13mm, I think. Oh, still have one. Yep, it is. So let's count. And this is stuck. Okay, we need to put a wrench on this one here. Let's try 19. No, it will be a 24, 21. 21 and 13 it is. All right. And I think I'm gonna do it from under the car, because this is a bad position for the back. Okay. I'm gonna clean up a bit, get you on the inner side. So, I cleaned up, lifted the car a bit, but can't get it off, it's stuck. It's pretty rusted in there, so I'm gonna hit with some with a bit of fire to heat it up. Open up the gas. There we go. Up. Just the camera angle up. And look for a nice flame. Oh. Yep. Flame should be smoking a bit black. Means too much gas, not enough oxygen. And then we open up the oxygen to make the mix close to perfect. And we should have 3 cones in there if you watch the flame. This one is a difficult one to adjust, but whatever. It will do the trick. Just heat it up. One side is enough, just that the rust can break free. Difficult to hold everything at the same time. Can't let go of the knob because it turns back in, the gas knob. No fire starting. Nope. Nope. My oxygen tank is empty. Shit. Okay, well, you just have to try it with this. Alright, no more oxygen. I hope the other side is a bit less worse. Alrighty. Also, you have to hit it with WD-40 and wait. Can I do it from here? I'll do it from underneath. Let's take out a pair of glasses. You never know what's gonna fall on your face underneath. And let's check it out. Don't touch it with your fingers or with your hand. Yep, there it is. So a 13 on the rod itself, steering rod, and steering end takes a 21. We'll have to twist it towards ourselves. And let's give it a go. Ah, man, it's really stuck. Let's change directions. See if you can get it moving. No, it isn't. It isn't moving. Nothing is moving. We can cut it off with the grinder and try to do it on the bench with 2 nuts and an impact. That's what I'm gonna do. This piece I'm replacing, so I'm gonna grind it off. Gonna put it back in and grind it off over here. Then put 2 nuts on the threads and take it off with the impact. And that would be better, I think. Yep, let's do that. Alright, so took the grinder and fixed the problem and made some more room to take it off. There we go. Ooh, let's put the nut back here. Now we're gonna put in the vise. Let's remove the booster. This one too. The little vise, very good one. Yep. Let's tighten it down. Yep. Now I'm gonna clean up the burrs. And I'm gonna try to take it off. The thread is ending here, so I don't need to put another nut on. I can just turn to the left with the impact with a 21 socket. So let's take off the burrs. Not the burritos, but the burrs. Put it on 2. Yep, looks good. So we don't damage our tools. Voila. Now, number 21 sockets and maybe a long one. So I'm thinking I should get the one from here. Yeah, need to buy a bigger garage. First make some money perhaps. The long 21. I also have a 21. Oh, there's no 21 here. Right, it's only in a spark plug size. There's a rubber in there. But it's longer than the usual one, so let me test it. Yeah, it will work. Just lift it a bit and spin it off. I'm gonna use the Milwaukee on the lowest setting and try it first, then number 2 and then number 3. And if it doesn't work with the impact with the air, that's the heaviest one. If you use the air immediately and we break off this piece, which would be rare, but it could happen, then I need to drill down and get the threads out and this and that. And yeah, better off ordering a new part then. Yeah, just like this. Okay, it's not moving. Some more force. Nope. Some more force. And I just made the nut come off. Come on. All the way. Come on. Get off. Enough playing for you. Yeah, we need to lift it with something. Let's improvise a bit. Come on, get off. Almost. Come on. Ah. Maybe you could just smack it off with a hammer like this. Nope, ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna grind this down, make it go in again. Yep, gonna grind this off, this little edge, just a little bit, so there's room for the nuts to come out. Just came to realize it would be better to take it to the wheel. I have a wheel here, grinding wheel, so might as well use it. Oh man, what's wrong now? It's stuck. The cable is stuck. Okay, I'll come back when the cable is not stuck anymore. So, we got to break free with some cursing and stuff. Now, let's hold because it moves a lot. Yeah, let me do it from this side. Next time I need to buy a more powerful grinder. I can just stop it by pressing on it. So don't buy the 200 watt cheap things. I didn't buy it, but My former colleague is obsessed with cheap things. When you get this, you lose time. And time is money, so yeah, makes sense. Okay, can we try it already? I think we maybe could, but just to be sure, let's take something more off. Okay, this process also stop. Yeah, I know how to stop it quick. There we go. So this process also heats up the piece. I can feel it. So even a better chance to break it free. As you could tell, we've never could have got it loose on the car. And sometimes that happens with cheap parts. Rust breaks in, and then you have this situation. So no problem. That's if I would have a look, kind of hot. So we need a nut like this. We can reuse this one. No, we cannot. Threads are gone. So 2 nuts like this on top of each other, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. So until then, I'm gonna show you what I have here. Forgot about this tool almost. Stahlwille, the best tools in the world, strongest, whatever, even better than Snap-on, or yeah, maybe as good as, but I think it's better. From Germany, of course. This is an extractor. We can move this around, and the teeth will grab the threads or the pieces sticking out, the tube, whatever you call it. So there are springs inside and stuff, and then we can break it loose with this big bad boy here. So stick it on here, and now you tighten it, and it just barely fits, so we grind it down well. It fits on there, and now we can tighten this to the left and then turn it loose on this big boy here, which is a size 30 or something. All right, let's do this. Is this a 21? Nope, even bigger. Up. Perhaps. Yep. So it's a really hard steel, and this will grab and bite in the metal. Make sure it's very tight. And now we can turn this to the left. And this will be let's try 30 perhaps. A little bigger. 36. It's 36. It's 32. No, 36. Yep. And I think this will work. Let's try it. Nope. Need to tighten it even more. So let's grab the long one. This is 3/8, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's even better. And now let's try this one. Smack it a couple of times. I think it may be starting to move. Yeah, it starts to move. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take it off because I don't want to break my tool. Yep. Of course, there are no more threads on there. And we should have, if we had threads, these would bite in the steel even better. You can see where the marks are. So I'm gonna heat this up with this one, as our oxygen is gone. I don't have time to buy a new one. I'm gonna try the best we can. Oh, remove the Milwaukee. And I might use an impact. Nope, there's a... Oh man, I'm done with this YouTube stuff. No music, no this, no that. I put the music on a very, almost no music. Number 2 or 4. Some songs seem to play louder than the other ones. Okay, we can get a thread with this one, but I think this is as hot as it's gonna be, as it's gonna get. So let's turn it off. And let's try again. Yep. Yep, like this. And up to the left. This is pretty much the maximum, I think. Now let's see if it moves. We could smack it a couple of times. That's really rusted in there, man. Oh. Can we get it on even more? And I think I'm gonna use the impact now. Socket 36, and let it go for the shock. This is a 36. It's a good one. Yep. Okay. Gonna use the big boy. Yep. And let's hope for the best, shall we? if it fits. Yeah, it barely fits on there. Maybe the other one is better. What a great idea. Let's do this quick and go to the technical control. I think I'm gonna have to forget about that. It's evenly deep, I think. Ah no, it's better. Fuck 'em, does it again. Yeah, it's better. Let's hope for the best. Let's give it a spin. Nope. Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. It cannot be any tighter than that. One more time, and then I'll have to order another piece, I think. Nope. 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 And no. Hope I didn't break my tool. Nothing has moved here. Damn it. I didn't break it, but it seems to be stuck. Strange. Let's try it again. No. And again. Come on. Well, maybe I could try to hold it down so this doesn't spin. You need to spin it off to the left, so it doesn't matter. Let's try it one more time. Nope. Never happening. So we'll need to order this one also, and then I'll catch you back for the continuation of the video. That's the good word, Steve. Alrighty, see you then. So welcome back. We failed to get it out. It was really stuck in there. So these are the new parts that will go on right and left. Different numbers. Beware, different shapes. And now we will take out the steering rod. So let's continue. we take off the rubber. New gloves, a little too big, size number 10, but apparently this brand doesn't know the difference between 9 and 10 and 11. So yeah, so we take out the back clip, and then we can pull off the rubber. Let me check it out. And there's a protection heat shield on there. So I'll need to loosen this clip right over there, and in the back another one probably, because I cannot get to the last yeah, it seems to be a strip. Doesn't turn. Man, this is really a difficult car. Everything rusted and stuck. So I'm gonna take that little piece off. Let me try it from here. The unclip tool and maybe a long screwdriver. Stick in there. It's already there. Yeah, it's already there. All right. Looks like it untwists, but how can you make it untwist in here? Ah, man. Okay, maybe with 10 cents, but I don't have money here, so let's try the screwdriver. Oh, it works. Get it out. Yep, there we go. And it's gone. All right. Now, can we bend it enough? Just a bit to get to the, yeah, to the strip. Perfect. Now, you can see there's a little, oh my God. There's where the strip is tied down, stick your flat screwdriver in and just give it a little punch. I'm gonna use something here. A little smack. And then just turn, release it, try to get it out. Yep, it's off. So now we can pull it off. Flop. All right, let's get a bit closer and try to pull it off of the steering rod. The whole car is moving. Yep. Nice. So we got it. Don't worry if when you put it on, the sport will flop out again. So that's okay. Yeah. Some oil or something. So get there. Get this little thing out. We will not be reusing it. You can use a plastic stripper. It doesn't matter. As long as it stays on there, it doesn't turn. It will be fine. Now get your special tool. You'll need this. Let me clean it off a bit. And the music is getting louder again. It's crazy. Voila. Oh, a little dust. Not so good. let me lubricate it a bit. Time to time, lube your tools up so they last longer. So here you have some special mechanism to lock around the steering rod. And I'll show you just in a second what I mean. Up. These are equal for both sides, no difference in size or whatever. Yeah. Yep. So, of course, this nut is off when you install it. Don't forget on when you insert this part. Also, you have to start over again. Been there a lot of times. So you'll grab this part with this mechanism, and the springs go in, and they lock up. You see, and then you can really put some force on it. It's like a mechanism that gets tighter and tighter, and hopla. So that's how you can lock it. On some steering rods you have some dents here, some carvings here to put on a wrench, but you don't have a lot of room, so you really need a steering rod tool, and that way you can apply the needed force. So let's do this. If I'm not mistaken, this is 32. Spare one is gone, I see. Oh. Need to buy new plastic shapes for my tool closet. It's 30. So 30 sockets, 30mm goes on there, and the big boy. Get yourself a breaker bore or a nice and big ratchet wrench. Lefty loosey, and that's how we do it. This one is really kind of heavy, but it never breaks, so I'm pretty pleased to have it. So now, as you can see, I don't have access without removing the stabilizer bar. Yeah, that never happened on no car, so thank you Renault for doing this. So what we'll have to do is we have to loosen up the stabilizer bar right over there, other side too, and turn it a bit. Looks like number 15, something like that. Let's check it out. 16, well, 16. This is 16. Yep, 16. Let's clean up a bit. We have a shape in there. Looks like a hex key number 5. So let's put that on and loosen this up with a 16. Yep, let's do that. I'm gonna give it a good smack first with the long lever. Hex key number 5. Imbus, we call it, whatever. Hmm. 5 or 6, have I been mistaken? No. And 5 indeed. Yep, nicely fits in there. So we'll need a wrench, an open wrench, of course. Yeah, my foot is still hurting, so struggling a bit, not as fast as normal. So give it a good whack, and well, it's loose, but it's spinning. So, or to get these loose, or you have a hex key here. Actually, you can put in there, or you have a shape here to put on a wrench. If it's this one, you can use the impact, and normally you're lucky enough if you have a good strong impact gun, and it's off. But over there, yeah, you're stuck with this option, and of course this needs to apply force down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Turn this one, turn the wrench, it's all the same. And they're gone. Yeah, maybe use 2 hands for a second. Yep, and there we go. Get it off. And save that, of course. Hang it somewhere over here, whatever. And the other side also, and then we can twist it because the rubbers are not so super tight. Ah, damn it. Ah, joint pains. No fun thing. So let's get off the wheel on the other side. Needs to come off anyway. Yep. Let's put this one away. Mark it. This is the left wheel, so put a big fat L on there. And somewhere over here. There we go. So same thing. Let's loosen that bad boy up. Forgot the hex key. Oh man. Yep. Nice. Yep. Same thing, opposite direction. So we need to spin it to the right so it comes off. Ah, come on! Get out! It's loose, it's loose. Bam. And there we go. Oh, man, stop it. Stupid Renault. Okay. So now eventually we have access to the steering rod. Stick your tool on there. Okay. Pay attention, not to hurt yourself. I think it's loose. If you're feeling you're gonna hit this with your hands, take a... Yeah, it's loose. Take an extension because I've seen it a lot of times. Never did that, but yep, and there we go. This is our bad boy. So here we have a yellow distance ring on there. We don't have such a ring on the other part, but there's a significant difference in length. I don't know how much this was turned in on the other part, so doesn't matter really. This one fits, and let's check it out if this is the same. Looks like the same. So let's reuse it. Yep, this one controls how far the steering rack can go in. If this is not on and it's needed, then it goes in like 3-4 millimeters deeper. So yeah, you could hit. So as we were saying, camera died again. If you don't put this on, you can really maybe hit the inside of your wheel well, or you could damage the rack. So put it on. This distance matters. Let's get it. Just try to turn it in. Feel for the threads. Yeah. And we're good to go. There we go. And if it's difficult, you can turn it. You can adjust a little bit. It's just hard because it's new. That's all. But it's nicely greased up, so no problem at all. And there we go. We tighten it by hand, and then we give it a good crank with the big wrench. Voila. And that's tight in there, not coming off. It's big threads, M14s, M16 and something like that, so really crank on it. I would say 90 to 100 Newton meters, something like that. Will be good if you want to measure it. You can look it up, I'm sure. Yeah. Terribly sorry for that. Sorry, not so sorry. So let's get it on with some strips, some Loctites. This is looking good. Yeah, gonna use this one. And the other one I still have laying around here. I hope. So yeah, this one. And Oh, yeah. Right. That's underneath the car. Let's see in the spring. Camera died again. Another lucky day. Just put it on there. It doesn't turn. Come on. Return to your original shape. UMTF. Come on. Do it. Seems like we got to help it a bit. Oh. Allez, 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 allez. Allez, ah, voilà. There we go. Crybaby. Just go on there and shut up. Push it forward, twist it a bit until it goes on. And yeah, you have to feel for it. It's on. The heat is on. Good song. Don Henley, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. So then seems like we have a ring here. And this seems to be sitting pretty good. Just like this. So we don't need to strap it. No. Just kidding. Just strap it down. So what I like to do is make sure you put it on where you can pull the strap easily. So let's go like this. Put it on there. And even a little tighter. So it doesn't move too much when we pull it. You have to feel for it yourself. And feel with your thumb and your middle finger so it's seated well. And then tighten it down. Yank it, stays on. Nicely done. And if you want, you can still tighten it a little bit more using the leverage of your pliers, like this, or the other side. Yep. And then clip it, trim it. That's how you do it. Now the little spring that goes on here. We it's down here. Just use some pliers and clamp it down. Ah, damn it! Man, everything is rusted on this car. It's incredible. Come on. Damn it. You have to have the two legs at the same time. Oh, it doesn't make it. It barely makes it. There. Yeah. Bing. Well done. Now the nut. That's the one I tend to forget. Got them joints. The nut. And we're gonna take a steering end with us, of course. We need a right one. So core ports. When you're sitting in the driver's seat, that's left and right for you, or for your boy guy. And you have to order something. This is the one for the right, for the left. The one for the left has a band sticking out to the right to make life easy. So we have to use the other one. You'll notice when you did it wrong. You'll hit something when you're driving, so don't worry. There we go. That's it. Just keep the box just in case it doesn't fit, of course. So new nuts, nice, and hopla. Let's give it a try, shall we? So I cut the other one. Don't know how much was left, something like that. So I'm gonna put it on. And I forgot the nut. It's incredible. I always forget the nut. Always. It's really incredible. It was off like big thumb, so I'm gonna screw it on. There it is, it's aligned. So, no it's not. Find the threads and start threading it on. And I don't know how many turns, because the other side will be as rusted as well, I think, so I have to cut it anyway. But I'm not gonna show you that, so it will be the same procedure. Something like that. A big thumb of threads left, I think, yeah, something like that. We'll just leave it loose so we can adjust it. So now this is easy to adjust, it's all new, so no problem there. Put the new nut on, and I'm gonna show you how to do it really easy. I'm gonna put the jack under here. Oh, it's occupied by stuff. Cardboards. I think the cardboard guy has to come. We work too much. That's the problem. Too many parts and cardboard. Yep. Yeah, man. My racing jack. Also, fuck 'em. Nice brand. Didn't say quick lift, but apparently it is. Will I be able to hit it? No. I need something to make it sit a bit higher. Some blocks and stuff. I'll steal some over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. It's already too high. Yep. And there we go. Yep, and now we lift it. And the conical shape will press against the hub port and give it some pressure. I know, need to lubricate it. And now we can hit it with our Milwaukee or whatever impact gun we have laying around. No, we don't have any. Yes. And then we can continue with the brakes. Will it be a 16? incredible. I dropped the nut just behind here. Alright. 16 looks a bit loose. $15, yeah. Hey, why not? Let's constantly change everything. Why not? Put it on the high setting, the fastest, and try to hit the metal. Bam. So, it saves a lot of time. And that's 100 and something Newton meter will be plenty for this bolt and rack to stay on. Steering rod, sorry. That's one side down. Now we continue with our brake disc, of course. Corber guide, hopla. One brake disc, no new bolts, I suppose. Nope, that was too much money, new bolts. So we'll have to reuse the other ones, no problem. We've got this. This is coated with something, so it's not greased up, lubed up. It's no grease, it's zinc paint. Some zinc paint will be, well, 2 times of breaking it, it will be gone. So we put this on with the conical shaped bolts. Let's check it out. It will be like this. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yes, so it died again. Lucky as the alerts for me. And let's smack it. Put the bolts in. 3 times will do. And the other one. Bam. That's how you do that. Put the hammer back. And yeah, all the stuff right back here. Let's clean up the brake pads housing, brake pads holder, brake saddle, however you want it. Yep, pretty good action here. Let's add some lubricant. Let's break out the tube, of course. Multi-lubricants, multi-use lubricants. Pretty good. Yep. Yep. Some extra in there. Oh, this one looks a bit burnt. Should have cleaned up the other one too, but yeah. New lubricants is better than no lubricants, of course. And let's get it in there. Spin it a bit. Ah, even better, even better. So let's clean this bad boy up. Close the loop and hit it with the brake cleaner, of course. Use your dust mask. Man. Oh. Hup. And hup. The brush. Also Stop sticking at my glove. Damn it. Yep. Let's hit it. Nope. Take the good direction, and the dust flies over there instead of on your tools. I should have first cleaned this one because dust flies in this one. Really rusty. Reminds me of Rusty Pines, the elder Lee Home on the Grand Theft radio. Rusty Pines. For your loved ones, to their last breath. Got a feeling the battery is low on juice. Let's get a fresh one. Bam. Yep, better. This one's really corroded, so let's take Mr. File, because the Milwaukee can get in there, and let's clean it a bit better. Some extra cleaning. Look, it's all rust. That's where your brake pad slides on. So not so good, not ideal. Don't take away the metal, just the rust. That will do. That's looking pretty good, so as good as it's gonna get. Want it better? Order a new one. Nope, the action will be good on this one. Look how corroded, man. It really is bad. Corrosion and filth. This one's really bad. I'm gonna use a stronger one. Try to get in there with this one, maybe. This is a steel brush. No. Can't get in there, too thick. So imagine by hand, without such a tool, it will be a long day. Take the file. Man, everything is blocking me today. Traders. Maybe I can get the Milwaukee with this port. Maybe, baby, crazy lady. Maybe. Barely. Look how fast it would go. Damn it. Well, we can cheat a little bit by bending this a little bit. Number one will do. Bit better. So let's finish this. Oh man, all this dust. if you always do your maintenance with care, you don't have to do this. This is really just bad, very bad maintenance. We would almost have to order a new part because it's yeah, it's corroded so bad. Pieces of metal are reshaped. This is pretty good. And this one is it's like welded on there. Dirt is welded in there. So, oh come on. Let's take our bolts. Let's clean them up. Also, our lube. Let's put it back here. Let me take off the mask. And yeah. Rust. I have no mask. Leave me alone. That's how people live these days. Let's go. So, yep, I'm gonna put it in again. Yep, it goes in like this. If your brake disc wouldn't be correct, you would know this right now. It's also an option to wait until this step instead of measuring it. Yep, and let's tighten it up. That's one. And then the second one. And my ratchet is, of course, it's gone. On to the other side. It's kind of weird if you have a joint pains. Suddenly you have to walk twice as long, twice as much. Kind of weird. Oh, let's not forget this bad boy also, of course. That's why I leave my tools around, so I do not forget it. This is to, yeah, just a nice little thing. Alright, let's tighten this bad boy up. I would say that's 110 Newton meters for sure. Will be good. And the other one, of course. Up. Yeah. You can also smack it. Yep. Voila, there we go. That's one. Now put in the brake pads. Before we do that, just quickly gonna tighten. No, we cannot tighten this one down. We have to do the other side, so the same thing. So my tools here go back to the other side. I was thinking too fast. Stinking or thinking? Who will tell? These ones over here, I think, yeah. So we got the new springs, nice. Sweet. Make some room. Cardboard guy. These are all the same. Yep. One bolt and 2 brake pads, and these are also all the same. No differences whatsoever. And of course, we're replacing all the brakes, so we cannot forget to press the brake pedal a couple of times before we start rolling. With this bad boy, you put it on the key, but it's too big, so put it here or lay it on the seat, whatever. But you'll touch it when you take the key, so that's the meaning of that little warning sign. So this is good. This can go. Cardboard guy will be pleased. This is extra metal, old metal. Yep. Yep. Not too much. And there we go. Let's put them in. And the caliper goes on. Oh, we forgot. Our new springs, of course. And the one extra brake bolt, new one. Caliper bolt. So, yes. Yes, we can. I can. The rest of you have to figure it out yourself. So we have clips inside. As you can see, you cannot clip it in wrong. Just feel for it, wiggle a little bit, and up. Down it goes. Press it with the thumb. I do know who's making noises outside, but they better be gone when I'm stepping out, because I've had it a bit, I think. So let's continue with the brakes, of course. Press them in. If you didn't clean this up good, we would right now have a problem, because the tolerances would be too tight. Maybe still too tight. I don't know. Let's check it out. That's one. That's okay. Just a little pressure, but that's okay. And the other one in the back. So you always stick it in at an angle. And then I gently force my way in there. As most women will tell you, that's the way Stephen does it. Tap it. Oh no, it's nicely against it. We had to press a little bit, but the brake pads are loose, they can move. Everything is free, so pretty pleased with where we're at here for a light truck in this shape. Yeah, to say the least. Then I like to install new bolts on top, so everybody can see it's a new bolt. When you take off the wheel immediately, and then one in the bottom, the old one in the bottom, the best one of the two we took off. Then number 15 is required, and number 13. don't forget your caliper holder, like I always do. Often, not always. Often. But I still remember in time, so just in time. It's important. Yep. Voila. And now let's smack it. Yeah. That's tight. And when you hear that sound, that's tight for sure. Good action on the caliper. Can spin. Nice. This is tight. So we have to do the other side now, because else we cannot put the stabilizer bar down to fix this one. And then we do the alignment, but that's a separate video. Also gonna be too long. So until next video for the rear brakes coming up with a lot of rust. And thanks for watching.